on the front of my flyer, which I don't have anymore, it's all online, the details, thanks to my friend Thomas here, who puts all my stuff up online, does my website for me. I used to quote Robert Louis Stevenson, who said, "To be who we are and to become what we can become, that's the sole purpose in life." It's a big statement. To be who we are and to become what we can become, that's the sole purpose in life. So, I am in the process of becoming who I can be. We're not the finished product. None of us are the finished product here in this room. But what's great about the journey is that everything leads me to try and up my game, to try and be more of who I am. It doesn't mean to be good. I don't believe very much in good and bad. But what it does mean is to be in integrity, in alignment with who we are. By the way, I would like to say a very big thanks to my friend Julian, who's right here. Julian, can you just put your hand up, because you've been an extraordinary friend, and I'm so sorry to embarrass you. But there's something about friendships that is very, very special and very precious to me as well. And Julian helped me craft this talk tonight, so it's not just a stream of consciousnesses, which is what I normally do, but I want to go somewhere and arrive somewhere, and by the end of the talk we've achieved a number of goals. The three key themes that we're going to be looking at tonight is, how can we live our lives fully? 2 is, what are the practices we need to take on in order to achieve that? And the third is my vision of humanity's evolution. We had the candle lit to the potential for humanity. And I believe we are on the crossroads of an extraordinary time in human evolution. And one of my heroines is Joanna Macy, who wrote about deep ecology. And she came here and spoke about the different ages of humanity. Initially there was the agricultural age, we call the caveman age. The caveman age was before that. Then there's the agricultural, the industrial, the technological, and now we've come to the place which she calls the time of the great turning. And it's the time where we're either going to learn what it is we need to learn and to step up to our next stage of evolution, or we're going to perish. We're going to be a failed experiment. And on planet Earth, over the billions of years and over the many billions of planets in the galaxy, that isn't the most appalling disaster. It would be for you and me and for all our descendants. But actually, it's not. Evolution is constantly trying to assert itself. And I believe we've got the opportunity to make a big step. And somewhere in our history, we have the histories of Lemuria and of Mu and of Atlantis, 3 civilizations which perished. They reached a certain stage in their evolution. They didn't step up, and we started all over again. And what Joanna Macy calls the time of the great turning is our opportunity to find this time. And what she says is that it's not about saying, I'll try and do this, we'll do it anyway. Whatever happens to us, we are doing the best we can do to become who we are and what we can contribute to life. And ultimately, I believe life to be a place of service. We are in service to life. We're here in service. We can look for our pleasure, we can look for all the things that make us happy, and they will make us happy for a while. We can get drunk, we can get stoned, we can be drinking, we can be eating chocolate, stuffing ourselves, getting fat, doing whatever it is we want to do. But ultimately, what I believe is that life is not about the search for happiness, but life for me is about the search for meaning, and then in finding the place of meaning, we will also find happiness comes unbidden. And I'd just like to give you a little poem here from Rabindranath Tagore, the Indian sage, about this I see as a wonderful example, clarity about the meaning of life. And what he said is this: I slept and dreamt that life was joy. I woke and found that life was service. I acted, and behold, service was joy.